Now that you're logged into Studentbase, let's go through School at a Glance. This is your home or dashboard page. This page lists all of your critical numbers, numbers that you need to have at your fingertips at all times. Best of all, you don't have to compute anything, you don't have to take out pencil or paper. It's all drawn automatically, real time, using data from the application. Right here you'll see at the top, you'll have your student stats. This lists your active students, your inactive students, your enrollments for the month, how many, your inactives for the month, as well as your growth in attrition rate. Are you growing? Have you lost students? This will tell you right here. Looking at the enrollments for the month, you can actually click on View Students, and it will take you to the white belts that enrolled this month. It will actually show them in the list. The same thing is true of inactives. If you click this link, it'll show you Freddie McFarland here, who has, for whatever reason, decided to take a break. Now, from that category, you move down to lead stats. This is your pipeline of leads. We like to think of leads as 4 distinct stages or categories. A lead will start usually as a phone call or a walk-in, and that is called an inquiry. Once they're an inquiry, you'll set an appointment, they'll move to the appointment stage. Once the appointment is kept, they'll start with an intro. Once they've finished the intro, you may or may not have a free trial period, a 1-week or a 2-week free trial. Some school owners like to do that, others don't. In any event, you can track your leads through every stage of the selling process here. In this fictitious example, I only put inquiries in, but once you're in the application, you'll see that you'll have numbers all throughout this application as well as the percentage. This is helpful because if you notice that most of your numbers happen to be falling into the inquiry stage, then you need to work on your appointment setting skills. If, however, most of them are set appointments, but they're not keeping their appointment and not turning into intros, then you have to make sure that you firm up your appointments. Make sure that you schedule a time that works for people better. If for some reason you notice that most of your leads in the pipeline get stuck at the intro stage and never turn into trials and never enroll, then you need to work on your closing skills. These statistics are very important to keep in mind. And then finally, down at the bottom, you'll see how many pending tasks you have in the system, incomplete tasks, and total tasks. On the right-hand side, you'll see a little sidebar, and this contains your information. One area I want to point out, it's very important to keep this email address updated. This is the email address that you used when you signed up for Studentbase. It's also the email address that recipients will see when you email out a blast to a given list. So you need to make sure this is correct because people will, on occasion, press the reply button, and if that's not a correct email address, you won't get those reply emails back, and that could cost you money. So below that, you'll see your membership date as well as your membership level. This happens to be a deluxe member. They can manage 150 students, 500 leads, and send out 5 email blasts per week. That's the overview of School at a Glance. Next, we're going to go through students.